Hello, hello, hello. Just a quick disclaimer. This was a 20-minute video that I managed to get down to 5 minutes. So it's going to be 5 minutes of ranting. If you are here for it, great. If you are not, I understand completely. I talk a lot, okay? Also, you may hear some children in the background. This is not perfection. This is real. So, before you come on here talking about you heard my kids, trust me, I hear them too. I can't get them to be quiet. They're toddlers. They're boys. Enough said. But if you decide to stay past that 30-second warning, welcome. This is going to be week 2 of me getting ready to go and bring some things to my husband, who is now in a halfway house after serving some time in federal prison for a crime that he committed in 2023. I did share a little bit of that situation with a few of my friends and family on TikTok as well as my Instagram about 2 years ago. I did take a break, you guys, because I just started to really get overwhelmed with everything and didn't want to share too much. I felt like I had more monitoring spirits and people who were actually enjoying my, I guess, downfall, quote unquote. I don't look at it as downfall now. Then they were actually supporting me. So it just caused me to go into my shell. But I do realize that in my testimony, it will be somebody else's triumph. So if you are listening to this and you are currently dating or have a family member that is in prison, incarcerated, that you are holding down, that you are creating stability for, that you are making sure is good, my total respect and love goes out to you. We can do this. We've got this, and we will be blessed for this. Little background history. My husband was convicted of a crime that he committed in 2023 and 2024, to which he surrendered to a 36-month sentence. Trump had enacted a First Step Act, which would allow him, after classes and credits, to come home after serving a 16-month bid and allow him to go from the prison to home confinement. In the process of going from prison to home confinement, he would have to go to a halfway house, which would require him to be there for at least 2 weeks, no movement. That means he couldn't go out for toiletries, food, doctor's appointments, or even to find a job, which is one of their stipulations. It's their way of getting all of the inmates acclimated from being in a prison to going to another prison. Okay, that was me. It's not prison. But it's basically like another home confinement. So the first week I was only able to bring him the basics, which is some clothes, some shoes, some shower shoes, towels, toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, brush comb, soap, lotion, the good stuff. Now, actually I said the good stuff. That wasn't the good stuff, you guys. Now, okay, I have to pause really quick. You guys, I'm always being told that I have like the best eyebrows, and I literally just expose myself for how I get those eyebrows. And I almost don't make it now because now you guys know that these brows aren't natural. I mean, even though they're mine, because I bought the brow powder, but they're not natural. Well, we're not going to expose them. Let's move on. Now that the second week has come, I can bring him a little bit more. He will have to exchange out his clothes because he is not allowed to keep too many items at his bunk. He is currently sharing a dorm. There's over 64 men there. I believe they have 2 separate dorms, each one housing 30 men to each room. I want to say that. I could be wrong. I will re-clarify that later. So today we're exchanging his clothes out. I'm going to be bringing him a little bit extra, like a lint brush that he requested, some different shampoo and conditioner that he requested, and I'm going to make sure I slide in there a devotional because I want him to stay in a mental state that will allow him to remain rooted in God. This has not been the easiest journey for me, but one that I have been so grateful for. It teaches you so much when you have to go through things on your own. You learn who is truly your support system, who is really your friend, who is really your family, and who is really your village. Oh yeah, guys. I just want to let you guys know that I have that big makeup container and I don't use any of it, and that is the definition of a hoarder. Goodness gracious. Anyways, y'all, I digress. Let me move forward. This has truly been a great experience for me. I am grateful to God, and get ready for part 2.